Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Vickkymama. If you're new here, thanks for joining in. This channel is all about my grad school journey, study abroad, life abroad. I'm presently in Korea, so I'm going to be talking about everything I do in Korea. Please do not forget to subscribe. Please, I need your subscription and like and comments. I need your comments, comments. You can comment anything like, oh, right on girl, you're doing great, or I learned something today, or ask me questions. That's what the comment section is for. Please do not leave it blank. So before I start to talk about today, as you can tell, you could see that my videos are not high quality because I'm presently filming with my phone camera. So I'm trying to get a camcorder, which is quite expensive. So I'm trying to seek and source for funds. I created a GoFundMe account. I'll leave the link in my description box. Please, no amount is too small. All supports are welcome. Please, 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 just go to the link and put in any amount and please donate to this cause, please. I want to grow this channel so big, so massive. And because I have limited resources, at first I did not want to start up this channel, but I kept procrastinating, keep stalling, and keep hoping I'll get a professional camera, but it did not come right away, or did not come yet. So I decided that, okay, what the heck, let me just try with my phone camera, and it's got me this far, so I need to upgrade. Please support me, please. Thank you. Today I'm going to be talking and showing you how to prepare ahead for a new semester. Spring semester is fast approaching, starting in March, and this is February. So the course registration is open. I think it's for 3 days, 8 to 10. So this is where we have to pick courses quickly before it gets filled up. Normally in grad school, your supervisor helps you pick the courses because you have to pick the courses related to your research, unlike in undergrads where these courses are already like fixed, like generic, but in grad school it has to be related to your research. That's how we have you could see a master student in the final year, you could see a PhD student all mixed up in the same class because they came to attend the class because it's related to their research. I have to message my supervisor to tell me which courses to apply for, and because I'm also in the branch university, not the main campus, like previous semesters I usually go to the main campus for courses, but hopefully, finger crossed, I'll stay in the branch campus. I want to experience how courses are taken in the branch campus, because going to the main campus is like far and stressful, but it's fun because there are more students. You get to meet more students. But I just want to experience this semester in a branch campus. But hopefully there are courses and they don't cancel, because if there are not many students, they tend to cancel courses. So I have to like quickly look for courses in the main campus. I have to apply for courses now. So I have to go to my school website and choose the courses. Yep. The courses are open for 3 days, but after that, I think next week and next 2 weeks, we have like the add and drop in courses where you can drop some courses or add some courses. So it's like another chance to apply for courses if you did not meet up the first time. Yeah. I applied for the courses and search for registered courses. So I'm doing database, system, advanced programming language, and software architecture. So I've already applied for the courses. The next thing I do is add these new courses to my schedule. So I could use Google Calendar or a manual calendar. Yeah, so I'm a bit of an old school, so I tend to use like the manual way, writing on my calendar an important date of any deadline. So I tend to play with my colors and write it. So I use blue when the date is too far off, I use orange when the date is getting closer, and I use red is when it's like due, like almost due or due already. So my brain is aware that, okay, when I see blue, okay, you still have time, and when I see orange, oh, not enough time, start preparing. Yeah. Another way is I use Google Calendar, which is very easy, and it reminds you when it's due, like regularly. So I could create events or task and put in the title and so on, just to stay organized before the deadline. I know as grad students or students in general, we always tend to procrastinate. Yeah. Or maybe, okay, professor gave you an assignment and it's like due in a month. We're like, oh, that's the time. Let me binge watch some movies. I still have loads of time. And before you know it, it's like the deadline is almost here, probably tomorrow in 2 days. Then you just have to rush it, and you don't get the grades you wanted to get because you rushed it and you left it last minute. So this semester, I'm trying to up my game and get prepared ahead, so that my future self would thank me later and say, oh, that was a good idea in organizing your schedules, your courses. Another thing I'll be doing is organizing my files. So because I'm starting a new semester, spring, I'll create a folder and call it spring. Then inside the folder, I'll create subfolders and give it the name of each courses. For example, I have database system. I'll call one subfolder database system, and inside it, I'll create another subfolder assignment where I put in all my assignment for that course. Everything is organized, so I don't have to start searching like, oh, where did I store this file? Everything is like organized in one place. That's another thing I'm gonna be doing. Then the fourth thing I'll be doing, see, I told you I'm old school. I know I'm in software, but I'm the kind of person that prefer writing while studying. Like when I'm learning things, I prefer to write it down. That's how it gets up there. Because if I just listen, it's like, okay, you're not writing anything. What if you forget? How can you refer to it? Some people could record like the lecture, but I prefer writing, like old school. Okay, grab a book and a pen and write. So I'm gonna be getting new notebooks. Yeah, new notebooks, lined notebooks preferably, so it's like neat when I'm writing. Let's see. Okay. New notebooks for each courses if possible, or you could use your iPad. Your iPad has some notes, or yeah, you could use your iPad or any means, but as long as you're writing. I prefer to write when learning, so I could refer back to it. Then I could use my highlighters to highlight some important keywords, so that when studying I could easily remember. Like I said, always play with your colors, because we tend to remember things with colors. 15, so you don't procrastinate, is always have daily schedules, like to-do lists every day. You could use Google Sheets or your phone, like Android. They have Note, like Samsung Note, to just write what you're going to be doing every day. I tend to do mine a night before, so that the next day I wake up like knowing what to do instead of trying to think what am I supposed to do. So I just go on my Samsung Notes and say, okay, when you wake up, you have to be in the office at probably 9 a.m. You have to apply for this thing. You have to submit this. You have to edit this manuscript. You have to read this research paper. So I know, okay, I tick it off at the end of the day to know that, okay, I've done everything. Then I feel like, oh, I've achieved something in a day. I don't know, if I don't have a schedule, I just feel like I'm just all over the place. But when I have a schedule and I tick it off and I've done it, I feel relaxed. Okay, now I can watch movies. Now I can listen to music or do whatever makes me happy, because yeah, I've done the tasks for today. The sixth thing I would say is to set up a grade tracker. Yeah. Some professors already gives you like the syllabus for each classes, where they will tell you how it's gonna be graded. Like, okay, maybe attendance is 10%, presentation is 25%, then assignments could be 20%. Like So when you have like an idea of what the grade is going to be, you're going to work towards it to know what you're going to get. Unfortunately, in my school in Korea, professors don't give you feedbacks on your grades, on your like each, maybe you did an assignment, they don't give you feedback of what you get. So you have to wait to the end of the semester where you're going to see the final grades. Then you can now speak to them if you expected more from it, and they could review it later and tell you, okay, yeah, we're going to update it, or no, that's your real score, something like that. But when I was an undergrad, my professor gives me my grade for each task, maybe assignment or presentation. So I know what I'm working towards, that, okay, I want to get an A, maybe A 70%, 90%, or something like that. So maybe assignment, I got this. So that means I need more of this to be able to achieve this targeted grade for this course. So always have like a grade tracker. You could open an Excel sheet and design one, like write maybe the course title and the steps, like each presentation, assignment. And again, attendance play a huge role in your grades. If you miss, I think miss a class for 4 times, I think you won't get a grade. And if you miss maybe more than 1 or 2, I don't think you get an A. So that's how it works. So you have an idea to prepare. Seventh thing is, because this is preparing ahead for the course for the semester, so I don't know what each course entails yet, because they've not given us the syllabus or anything to work with yet until maybe next month. So I would try and study ahead, since I already know the course names like database system, advanced programming language. Even if I don't know which language you're going to be using, I don't know yet. Software architecture, so I could do my own research to have an idea before starting the class, so I don't get confused, or so I know what I'm getting into. So I will study ahead. And also, because we are grad student, like organizing is key. We have to organize our courses not to clash with our research, because we are also graduate researcher and also doing courses at the same time. So we have to strike a balance there. That's why I said a daily schedule is important every day. So you have to organize, or I have to read these research papers, I have to work on my manuscript, I have to meet with my supervisor, so it's like well organized, so you don't regret, so one does not lag behind and something like that. Yeah. Finally, this coming spring semester, I want to work with flashcards, colored index cards. I've had this colored index cards for a while now, but I've not used it. Why I love index cards is like, they could be large ones, but I prefer the small ones, because when my brain sees this, it's like, okay, it's very easy, it's short, so it's easy to remember. So with these short ones, you could write keywords of courses you are trying to learn, or even trying to learn a new language, or whatever you want to use it for. Like I said, research has it that our brain tends to work well with colors. Maybe you have an exam, preparing for exam, you can write like the main keywords for you to learn. So, and it's easy, it could fit in your bag, in your purse. So anywhere you are, you could just open it and just start memorizing or studying and learning it. Because orange is closer to red, right? It could mean negative or something you're having difficulty with. Maybe there's a course you're having difficulty with, you could write it in the orange, and the yellow is like, okay, in the middle. The green is like, yeah, then the blue is like, also yeah. Or you could do a reverse, where the easy ones put it in the orange. So you ticks in your brain, you set your brain that, okay, the blue and green looks easy, but maybe you're having difficulty with the course. You put it in the blue and green, so that your brain sees it like, okay, it's a difficult course, but it's on the easy card. That means I have to make it work and make me understand, and let it become easy. Or use mnemonics. Mnemonics makes it easy. I tend to do that. Maybe I try to learn and it's not kicking in. I could use mnemonics. For example, rugby, like the red, orange for colors. That's a perfect mnemonic. So I just tend to mnemonic something, and I remember and just store it in my head. This stands for this, 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 this. Like I said, comment down below how you preparing for a new semester, and if you're ready in the semester, what are you doing, and if you have any more ideas, please share. So that's all for today. Please like and subscribe and share. Thanks for watching. Bye.